What up, though?
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
y'all thought I was left off of Bad and Bougie? I won't left off of Bad and Bougie. What up, though? What up, though? You can't see me, can you?
Nah.
That's all right. You'll see me in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Rather get a moment sober. Call me when you coming over. Whiskey in a tall glass. I just wanna get to know ya. Hold a second.
Hold up. Wait a second. Let me roll up. That was the internet song. What up, though? What's up, Six?
What's up with it? What's up with it?
What's happening? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? All
What's
right,
up,
y'all.
girl?
Buddha said hi, friends. All right, y'all. So this is Talks with that Tay, and this is your girl Tay. You know what I'm saying? And I got my good friend here, 643. I'm saying that right, right? Okay.
6'4", just 6'4".
6'4", okay. And tonight, this is our special guest. Now, 6'4". Let everybody know who you are, where you coming from.
Man, I'm an artist out of Texas. I'm not an artist. I'm a content creator. You know what I'm talking about? I tell everybody I'm a content creator because artists just do the basic shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an individual, basic, all around a motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? So just let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I am the one and only Big Six. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all can find me on all platforms. BIG6IX. If it ain't the BIG, it's the 6IXF03. Find me now, stream me now. Because if you ain't stream me now, y'all on the late train. We're gonna talk about some more shit I got going right now in this
Dang,
moment.
can we even get there before they get to your social media friends? Dang. All right, y'all, this is 6'4". All right, so for meeting you for the first time, like who is 6'4" beyond the music?
Man, intellectual person that just to be out here doing shit, grinding with everybody, meeting folks, networking. My main cause is to basically get myself around, get everybody brand who I am. I'm a part of Honey House Money Game. I started that, me and my cousin DJ 750. He's got my DJ 750 music. He's out in California doing this thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just the house by myself right now, but I got a couple of artists up on my belt. And I'm just gonna keep on doing me. And I'm a person that's love music. If you love music, you're my teammate. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit for the the soul and the mind and the energy. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for the money. I do it for the soul, mind, and energy and releasing stress. That's why I do music, folks.
Okay. Period. So that was my next question. You didn't answer that. So what does the name Haunted House Money Game represent?
It's been a group of it's we call it Money Gang now because we was Haunted House Music Group. It was a group of people, like a group of CEOs that came together. It was a whole bunch of us, but we all branched off. But now it's like it's a couple of like 3 or 4 of us left. You know what I'm saying? We still doing our little things, trying to stay business equally together. You know what I'm saying? We're a music group that basically does entertainment, publishing, videography, you know what I'm saying, content creation. We do a little bit of everything. So if you into music, streaming, if you're into shooting videos, into graphic design, you know what I'm saying, we do everything, you know what I'm saying. So we just a group of people that came together and just trying to put our minds together so I can evaluate and put it. I'm never gonna take nobody record label and try to bring them here and then say nah. We all come together. So it's a team thing. It's not built on I. It's no team start with a T. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we build.
Okay. So I'm gonna get to a little bit of experience. So you were a former A&R for Atlantic Records. What was one of the biggest lessons you learned during that time?
Woo, man. The biggest lesson I learned at that time, man, you know what I'm saying, is I learned a lot going through Atlantic. Uh Shout out to Big Lou, you know what I'm saying, for looking out for your boy, you know what I'm saying, giving me the opportunity for even work with Atlantic, you know what I'm saying. So I just like to keep on saying shout out to Atlantic Records, you know what I'm saying. They still my people. I still fucks with them. I ain't no hard feelings, you know what I'm saying. But I learned over there that I have to be more business minded than just somebody that just listen to music. When you become an A&R, you gotta branch your mind out into different genes. You got rock, you got pop, you got R&B, you got gospel. You gotta start drafting your mind to different directions of music. So now when I look for music, I don't care about your numbers. That's one thing that the big record labels care about is the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all know, like I know, I'm not gonna say anything because it's too much talking. But if you know, like I know, you don't need no numbers to become number one. Because number one is, if you ever look at number one, it's single. It ain't no numbers behind that one. It's just one. So you don't need all them numbers to become that number one person that you need to be on that chart. All you gotta do is stay constant, and it's all about who you know too. It ain't about no money. Everybody thinks about money. Some people sign their life over for it. I ain't with it, but some people sign their life over for it just to get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's only one way to go up.
Right. So what qualities made an artist stand out to you when like scouting talent?
I look for stage presence. I like to work with veterans. Majority of the new people cool, but the new wave is not the type of music I like to listen to. It's good music, but it's mostly like punchline and everybody artificial. People AI in it, you know what I'm saying? They living in life just like the AI, you know what I'm saying? This shit is a movie. It ain't what they really living. So I go back to originality, grind. If you got what it takes to get up there, I want to see somebody that's just shooting videos on their own. I want to see somebody that's learning how to record their music on their own. Um, Go out and collab with people, not charging nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is networking. You know what I'm saying? I look at them people right there because they'll grind more harder than a person that got money. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
when you ain't got nothing, you're like a crab in a bucket. When you ain't got nothing, you got to try to claw your way out to try to get to that food. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at. So I like to mess with them people that's in the crab in the bucket. I don't like to mess with the people that's already got themselves established. I rather mess with the crab in the bucket person because that person's gonna be hungry. If you're gonna be doing everything
Right.
that you're doing, you're gonna push your top to get your clothes out. You're gonna do your destiny to get your merchandise out. You're gonna do your destiny to promote. A lot of rappers don't promote no more. Everybody get on there wait for AI to do some shit. Everybody just wants something to be done for them for free. Everybody don't get out and do the out the trunk no more. Like sell CDs. We still doing that down in San Antonio. Shout out to my boy Spider Jones and a couple more artists down here that sell stuff out the CDs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Miss Barbie up there, Miss Kitty and them up there in H Time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They still doing the same thing out their trunk. They doing things. Son of the rapper out of H, she's still doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to all them people, man, that's still grinding. DJ Chose, my boy, my one of my homies. You know what I'm saying? He's still grinding, pushing shit like he do. Even though he's big, you still see that man on TV promoting, shooting things. I see him more than any other artist on the internet. DJ Cho, I see him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because he know where he came from. He ain't never forgetting this because he got the money. What you can do, that man out there shooting his own footage. He don't need no team with him. He out there got his camera on his pole. Bam. He's shooting the footage. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people I like to mess with. I've been around them type of people. I done seen a lot in the game because I've been around fake people, fraud people, real people, energetic people. You know what I'm saying? People that just got the focus on music. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around and seen a lot of things. I met Miss Taylor right here, everybody, through the motion that we go through, you know what I'm saying? And people do real things, and real things come with real people, you know what I'm saying? So you start up yourself to real people and real emotions and real feelings, you start coming out 1,000 with your energy, with everything you're going to push out to become 1,000.
Right. Agree. So what's the biggest misconception independent artists have about getting signed?
They thinking because they're going to get that $150,000, oh, I'm going to take it because they see the money. You know what I'm saying? And this person is somebody that's an A&R that gave out contracts. I even got a couple contracts myself. I'm sitting on one right now that we all know about, you know what I'm saying, that I'm thinking about taking, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I got 5 or 6 different contracts that I'm sitting on. And it ain't about the money to me, because when you sign your name on that paper, them people can say, we're going to get you to do this project, do this project, do this project. Yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of artists get trapped. They don't do their fundamentals. They don't read. Shit is a small print at the bottom of that contract. People don't read. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit you might turn into a 2-year deal, end up being 10. Because they done screwed you out of your deal. I ain't paying attention to what the hell you doing. Took that advance. Now you got to pay all that shit back. That advance become with problems. That's why you take that advancement and you just put it up in the bank and use your bread and do what you got to do in your promotion on your side and get that advancement back to them at the end of the year. You know what I'm talking about? That's a smart object. You know what I'm saying? You can do everything that you need on the outside. That advancement is going to help you out. It's a loan. It ain't no check that they give you for signing to them. It's a loan, man. You know what I'm saying? So when you take that check from them folks, you don't sign your name on it. So now you out here working, doing interviews, doing shows, ain't making no bread because why? You didn't know what the hell you were signing.
Right.
So the biggest thing that they go for, I could buy a chain, I could buy a grill, I could go get a big ass car, I can get a big ass house. At the end of the day, if your records ain't producing that money to get that money back, now you in a hole. You signed a 2-year deal with this record deal. Now you in there for 15, 20 years because now you done fucked all that money off. And now your ass stuck to a contract that you ain't never agreed upon because for one, you didn't read the small print. For two, you didn't know that when you sign a contract, they don't have to start the contract right then and there. They can start it whenever your first album drop. They might not like that album. Now you
Right.
stuck in there for another year on this contract because they didn't like the album that you put out. So now you in for 150,000 that you don't have, and you just stuck there. So know what you're signing before you do it. If you're independent, stay independent. You know you got to find your grind and find your quiche on things. Find your niche. Like they say, find your niche in the internet. Same way, find your niche in the rap game.
Right. So I hope everybody who's out there heard that. I hope you are sharing this, whether you are on YouTube or whether you are on Facebook or Instagram. Make sure that you're sharing this because this is important information for people that's looking to get signed or be independent. All right. So with your new label, what separates that label from other independent labels?
The realness. We keep it 1,000. If you know me, I go by Eugene Boss Mackey. That's my character. If you know me, they call me Mr. 1000. If you know 6'4", gonna tell you how it is. Everybody know I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you how it is. If you got it, you got it. You don't, you don't. And sometimes a lot of people out here got it. They just arrogant. They big headed. They let that big headed shit go to their head, and then all of a sudden they don't have it. Because why? You got to have muscle to run a rap game. The rap game is not for the soft. The rap game is not for the weak. A lot of people come in there and say they got this and got that and got this and got that. When you get into the industry, you don't know what the hell you done done. Because the industry is not like everybody think it is. The independent level ain't like it is. Because you got to go out here when you're an artist, ain't never did nothing for yourself, starting to get out the backbone. You know how hard it is trying to build your name? Unless you was already in the streets and everybody know you by street money, not like street money wise. If you ain't in the streets like that, motherfuckers don't know who the fuck you is. They don't pay attention to your music neither. So now you got to brand yourself. That's how you got to build a brand and make sure you stay legit on your business when you're doing it. Loyalty is all costs. It comes with bigger causes, bigger phrases. When you stay loyalty to the fact, you might can make it.
Okay. So, like when you're like, so right now, like, what do you look for before bringing an artist into your movement?
Man, for one, I look for support. If you got a support ethic. If you come out, if I offer you to a show, I'm like, hey man, come to the show with me, bro. Just for you showing your face, it's called support. If I see you can't support me or support nobody else that's doing something, you ain't gonna get no support back. You know what I'm saying? That's real point how I go. You know what I'm saying? A scratch it back, scratch it back, scratch it back. But everybody don't realize, and this is what I'm finna tell a lot of artists, man. If you on here, man, this goes to artists, managers, bookers, promoters, every motherfucking body, man. Y'all need to pay attention, man, because I'm tired of this shit. And me on here, I'm on Taylor's Talk, and I'm gonna tell you how I real. We just 100% real, man. That's my motherfucking dog right here. But I'm gonna tell y'all how we do it, man. If you not 1,000 on your business, I don't give a fuck if you're a promoter, a rapper, a blogger, whatever the fuck you is. You could be a TV talk show host. If you're not 1,000, man, don't go fuck with people's energy. Like, when you're doing a show, you're a promoter, promote your motherfucking show. Don't go pay that. Don't let that artist trying to pay you some money and he out there doing all the motherfucking leg work. If you're a promoter, promoters mean promote motherfucker. That what that shit mean. It don't mean go out there and have this artist sell 45 tickets. Because at the end of the day, this for y'all artists. Be smart. Use your fucking head, bro. You selling 45 tickets for this dude that promoting the show. Who's eating? Think about it. You got to think real hard because you thinking that you doing something. Yeah, you bringing other people out. At the end of the day, are you getting that money back? They'll say you get half the ticket sales. But goddamn, nigga, you one pack the motherfucking goddamn show. You know what I'm saying? That's not been a promoter. That's not been a promoter. You juicing motherfuckers. That's how that shit go. Being a promoter means I'm going to promote this show. I'm going to go get out the old leg where we're going to put flyers on cars. We're going to put posters up around this motherfucker. It's not just the internet. See, that's what I don't like the internet bullshit. This internet shit, y'all think y'all going to get big to go on the internet? No, the internet, like, okay, I'm going to tell y'all something. And this is real shit. My auntie.
Watch your cussing a little bit, friend.
Oh, my bad. If y'all know my Auntie Hammy, she Miss Pim Pim Pim. Pull it with a chopper. Y'all heard about that? You know what I'm saying? That's her. You know what I'm saying? She told everybody on TikTok the other day, she can't sell the seats out. Why? She's on Instagram. Y'all got thousands of views on Instagram. You got 5,000 some followers. How can you pack seats? You can't do it because everybody see you on internet. Everybody see you on internet. She said it too. She said she can't pack shows in Chicago, can't pack shows in North Carolina, can't pack shows nowhere. Why? Because she's internet sensation. When you're doing an artist, you got to be worldly sensation. Because why? Now you're an artist in the city. You can't be on the internet doing shit on the internet, think they're going to fuck with you. Nah, you got to show your face, man. Promoters, start showing your face. Start taking people out. Start doing the old school shit. Y'all want to show y'all shows out? Fuck with me. Excuse my language, like she said. I'm going to show you what to do. If y'all don't want to get on board, this lady right here that y'all seeing me do this interview with, she do business. I'm coming on here to put game out for people and put shit in front of people's faces that y'all need to see. That's why I'm trying to go on podcasts everywhere, man. You're gonna start seeing me everywhere, bro. Internet ain't got enough for me yet. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. But in a minute, y'all gonna see me everywhere. You want your business, LLC, whatever you got, record labels, holler at the lady right here. Hit me, I'll link you up and get your business going the right way. Because everything that you gotta do, BMI, ASCAP, make sure your music is registered, copyright your stuff, make sure everything is done right. We're gonna make sure you're legit. I don't want none of your money. I don't want none of them. I got my own money. You know what I'm saying? I got all the people and the friends I need to scratch my back if I needed to. You know what I'm saying? So just know I'm out here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We out here for y'all. That's why I told her I want to go on this podcast.
Right. So music businesses is it harder today to make great music or to market great music?
To me, it's both ways. It's a win and lose situation because you got to know what people are looking for. To me, these days, if you're doing bad music, everybody look for that. Make your content be about some dumb. Everybody like that. I'm not into that stuff like doing videos, embarrassing people, or doing stuff like that, just make it big. I'm not doing music for that. You know what I'm saying? But you got some people out here do the content. It's easy for them to get in because they putting up bad stuff. You see a booty bouncing on TV, do girl half naked, or somebody getting beat up. There's always something that people put content going viral off of. So if y'all do take that content, put that into that, whatever you're gonna do, you know what I'm saying? However you want to find your niche into the internet, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's harder right now to make it with different music because everybody got their perspective on NBA YoungBoy. They like this type of music. They got their perspective on Ariana Grande people. They like this type of music. They got their perspective on Heavy O, that type of music. You got people that like Trey the Truth, them type of music. But everybody say that all the old school rappers, they music trash. But I'm like, that's the best music I ever heard. When No Limit was around, Mystical Cash Money, that's the best music
Hmm.
I ever heard in my life. 8 Ball MJG, that's some of the realest music
Right.
that you ever heard in your life.
Right.
I can pull them songs already now, people
Yeah,
still
that's
gonna be
true.
jamming.
For
Would
real.
I, would I, would I
Even
go
even
10
ones
would I go 10
like my
years from now
kids'
and play
age,
NBA
they were
Youngboy and
jam
people still
to
be
it.
jamming it? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know because everybody young like NBA Youngboy. The old people don't like NBA Youngboy. You go play his music back 10 years from now, 10 years later, everybody probably ain't gonna be jamming it. But you gonna pop some Master P on, you can be 30 years down the line. People, it's still 30 years. That's how long it's been. And people still playing No Limit. People still playing Anita Baker. People still playing Al Green. People still playing Luther Vandross. And that's real music, man. Man, I don't know about no Beyonce in 35 years and stuff like that, but I can't tell you that she's still gonna be around in 35 years. But the music I seen growing up, they still around. Keith Sweat still banging. Like the boys and men still banging. TLC still going. Like that's the music. And that's the best music I ever heard in my life. And it's still playing. You know what I'm saying? So this new music, don't know.
It is it's some I think a lot of it spirals down to being viral from TikTok, a clip of it. That's what makes a lot of the newer music a little more, out there.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I seen on TikTok, I done watched a lot of people come up from TikTok and ain't heard them songs no more. They went viral on TikTok with a clip of a scene of something. They went viral for like 2 years. Now all of a sudden you hear that song, you don't hear it no more. You don't hear
Right.
nothing about the song. You don't know nothing about the artist no more. You don't hear nothing. But turn on
Right.
Master P now. You know who that is.
Right.
Turn on Luther Vandross. You know who that is. Turn on Vanilla Ice. You know who that is. You
Mm-hmm.
know who MC Hammer is. Yeah, but everybody else, them TikTok songs, they last probably like about a year.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
that's that's
true.
the bad part about music, man. Everybody like these for now. Like I'm talking about the music. If I'm gonna go sign somebody, I'm signing somebody that's gonna be forever.
Right. So, should independent artists focus on owning masters or chasing major label deals? Sorry.
Man, to me, my personal opinion, you can chase a master. It can be good. A label deal, it can be good. But the stuff you gotta do for a label deal, sometimes 9 out of 10, it ain't gonna be worth it. Because the label deal still, man, they still offering you a check. They paid eventually, regardless. They paid regardless. No matter how you look at it, they go give you $2 million contract. They pay regardless. Now it's up to you to being an artist. Is you gonna be worth that $2 million? Because they can cut you at any time. Some people got signed and never got paid. A lot of people don't know that. But there's a lot of people out here go to the record deal. They get signed to the contract. Just don't turn out the way it's supposed to be. So the best thing for you to do is keep your masters. When you go into a label contract, give them 10%, 20% of your masters. That's the best bet for you to do. Because if you don't get 80% of your own masters, man, you just defeating your purpose of doing anything, man. Because the majors going to get paid regardless. Not to throw no shade on them or nothing. They're going to get their money regardless, man. Because they put their money into you. They know how to write tax. They know how to tax write off everything. And you ain't nothing but an insurance policy, basically. You know what I'm saying? So when you doing stuff, man, be smart as an artist, man. Know about know your wealth and your worth of everything that you put out for yourself.
So, how do you balance being creative while running a business?
Man, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie. But that's why you gotta build a team. You gotta have your team around that because being an artist and being an entrepreneur and trying to do everything that you're doing in yourself, it's not easy, man. Like, cause you can't be an artist and try to be running a label at the same time. It's hard. You can, but you gotta have help. No matter how you look at it, you gotta have a backbone. You gotta have a team because it's stressful. Because some artists don't ever show up on time. Some people don't like to go to the studio on time. There's a lot of things you got to do as a CEO of things, and being an artist it's all cool, but it comes with a headache sometimes. So you got to learn how to balance that stuff out with your family and do everything else and try to maintain it. It's hard work, man. So if you ain't never been into the industry, man, think about before you get into it because it ain't for the weak. People say I can rap. I can rap. Yeah, it comes with a lot of it's 99% business, 1% talent. To everybody that don't know, I'm gonna be the one to tell you, it's 99% business and 1% talent. So I don't care how good you think you metaphorically rap or put your rhymes together. If you ain't got the business mind on this music, you ain't going nowhere.
That's true. That's
You can have
true.
all the jewelry, you can have all the jewelry in your mouth, all the necklaces around your neck, all the cars all you want, but if you ain't
Mhm.
know that business about that, you stuck. Because you're gonna go sign a contract to
Right.
people gonna run a game on you, they getting paid more than you are. So you just don't know what you're doing as an artist, man. Make sure you know what you're doing. Put you somebody on your team that know what they're doing when it comes to the music. If you don't know the business, get somebody that you trust. And now these days, that's how big it is. Trust from people. It ain't that big thing. It's that little percent right there, like the size of a mustard seed. That's how much trust you got in people these days. So if you don't know what you're doing, know what you're doing before you sign your life over to this music. That's why some people do it as a hobby. Some people do it as a job.
Right. So, what if like what advice would you give somebody trying to open their own music label?
Go in knowing something. If you don't go in knowing something, don't go in with your head tied behind your back. Your head tied behind your back, not your hands, your head, because that's what your head gonna be when you get into the music industry. It's gonna be behind your backbone. You're gonna be up here with no neck, just your head back here because you got to look behind your back when you're in the industry. There ain't nothing you can do about it. But so just know when you come in that motherfucker, man, make sure you have all your P's and Q's and everything dotted line. Paperwork gotta be everything, gotta be A1. Make sure you get everything copywritten, everything gotta be uncontractable, man, because that's how the world's going these days. Don't believe what nobody tell you, don't believe the hype. Don't fall for no scams, because there's a lot of them out here. So just know what you're doing when you step into this world, man. I'm telling you. You ask us, she'll tell you. This world is not what you think it is. When you think you're just gonna jump into it, and you think you're gonna jump into it and have ease on it, Nah,
So let
not
me
that
answer
I can
this,
get.
sis. So what motivates you today versus 10 years ago?
Shit, my mama dying, my grandma dying, my brother dying, my cousins dying. Everybody's gone. They told me to keep doing music. I stopped 10 years ago. I stopped for 10 years, and got away from it. I've been going hard the last 2 years, 2.5 years. But I left music alone for a long time to get my mind together. You know, a lot of people take setbacks different. So, um, when I lost them, it's like it sent me to a dark tunnel. You know what I'm saying? And make me not want to do music anymore. But when she left, she was like, "Baby, do what you love to do the best." So I'm like, "Okay, mom, you know what I'm saying? I might gonna get back into this music, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if I ain't got to rap, I'm gonna get myself into the industry some kind of way. Cause I've been a bodyguard for a lot of years too, so I know a lot of people in that industry. I ran a club with my uncle for a lot of years, know people in that industry, so I just put myself into a situation where I can get it, but I'm not chasing it like everybody think I want to chase it, because I can get it any kind of way, because I know a lot of people, so I can get it any kind of way I want to. I'm just not gonna just jump into it because I know I can. So I tell everybody, such my cousin, won't you just jump in there because of him? I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because he got his own path. You know what I'm saying? He chose that way, and I'm gonna make my way the way I can come and do it my way and see if it worked that way. If it don't work that way, I might call for a favor. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna jump on because he on. You know what I'm saying? Because they own. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I mean, that's not me. I like to grind and get my shit. So just know what you're doing when you come into it, man. So everybody's not out to get you neither. So just put your guard down. Sometimes you gotta just keep your eyes open, man. Best bet. Because sometimes you might say this person is trying to scam you, person ain't. Some people are good people, some people bad people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick your people. It's just not easy, man. Just in the industry, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's y'all think it's gonna be easy to get into it like y'all think it is. Yeah, go ahead. Believe that. Believe the hype.
I'm
I've
sorry
been
to
doing
tell
this
you,
for 10, 15 years, man. So I done seen people go up, people come down. People go up, people come down. So if y'all think it's that easy, knock your boots. You know what I'm saying? Peace for you. Tell me how you did it. Come back and call me. Put your success in my email. You know what I'm saying? Let me know that you did it.
hey y'all, hey, I see you in the comments, twin. Hey. Um, so I'm gonna ask you a quick fire round, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
Independent or major?
Independent.
Studio or stage?
Stage.
Business first or music first?
Business.
Favorite city to perform in?
My favorite city to perform in. Man. I gotta say Louisiana.
Okay. Most underrated artist today?
Most underrated artist. I'm gonna say me, of course, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna bump it out to my boy Rich Dump from North Carolina. Uh my little nephew down here, Black Mexico. My brother Mac Mees. It's a lot of them, man, you know what I'm saying? Underrated artists that people ain't never looked at and never watched. I give it to Miss Kitty out of H Town, Sonny the Rap out of H Town. It's a lot of people, man. I bumped into Bone the Mac. He's a multi-platinum artist, still getting underlooked. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, you know, people I've been out here doing it.
Right. So a dream collaboration if you have one.
Our dream collaboration. I'm gonna be with Sierra.
Sierra. All right. So dang. So one word that describes your label.
Energy.
Okay, period. Yeah. Okay, period. So let me ask you, what's next for 6 4 in the Hunted House Music Group? What's next?
You want to go tell him? You want me to tell him?
You can tell them.
All right, man. I'm gonna block it out, man. Shout out to my newly found record label, Authentic Empire. Shout out to him, you know what I'm talking about, for signing folks, you know what I'm saying. I ain't signed the contract yet, but this week I'm going over to the Zoom meeting with them with my business partner and my manager. I got two managers, you know what I'm saying, one out of Baltimore, one out of San Antonio. So we all gonna be sitting on the Zoom meeting. Authentic Empire, here we come, you know what I'm saying. The World and Universal Music Group. Shout out to my people too, you know what I'm saying, signing my single deal. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just know in a minute, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm be everywhere. Just watch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You funny. Uh, all right. Do you have anything before we wrap this up? Because people need to know where they can connect and support the movement. You know, where they can find you at. Like, what's next? You know, I kind of know that's up to you to tell. Um, and so, do you have any words you want to wrap this up
I can't hear you breaking up.
with? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, before we wrap this up, do you have any words that you would like to say? Let people know anything. I mean, I know some things, but it's all this is up to you.
Yeah. Little brother. Little bro. Shout out to Miss T Thomas right here for putting me on, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to LeVar Hayes, my manager, you know what I'm saying, Bridge the Gap Entertainment, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to my other manager, Kobe Reyes, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my cousin 750. Uh, Shout out to my boy Rich Dunk, got a collaboration coming. Icewear Vizzo, shout out to my boy too, you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of singles I'm dropping too, man. It's gonna fall out in a minute, man. So I got a lot of shit coming up, you know what I'm saying. But shout out to everybody that's keep grinding, man. Keep your head going, man. Stay focused, you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all tune into this talk show host right here, man, because you don't want to see this motherfucker everywhere. Just make sure y'all tune in to Miss Talks with Tay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all lock in, you know what I'm saying, because we're gonna be everywhere. But keep on doing what y'all doing, man, and stay focused. Keep your mind on your energy, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody break that. So just stay up, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the boy 6'4". You can find me on all platforms, 6IX, F03. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all follow the host at the same time too, man, because big things coming, big things popping, little people stop it. They ain't never gonna stop it. So just know.
That part, that part. So a comment in the chat from L8 to the Party Podcast. If you hit him up on any of those platforms, he can answer the questions for you. Sorry. He can answer all the questions for you. Um, so I see it on YouTube. L8 to the Party Podcast. Any questions you have, you can send him an inbox on any of his platforms with that question, you know. Um, all right. So everybody know where to find you. I appreciate you coming on with coming on Talks with Tay. It's big business going on, y'all. I appreciate everybody who
You say
tuned
who that
in
was?
on you.
LA podcast?
L8 to the Party Podcast.
All right, go ahead and hit me at 6IX F03 at gmail.com. 6IX my name at gmail.com. Or you can hit Miss Taylor too. That's my business. She's my business operator. So you can hit her up. She'll let me know anything that you want to know, anything we got. Hit my manager at LeVar Hayes at
Dang,
gmail.com too.
I ain't
So if you want to know anything,
even
just let me know.
told.
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
even
saying?
make the announcement.
What
I
happened?
didn't even make the announcement yet, but there y'all go. Everybody know I'm the business operation manager. I'm
Oh,
that
my
y'all.
bad. My
All
bad.
right.
I'm sorry, I'm always on some shit. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm gonna let her tell y'all then. You know what I'm saying? I kind of spoke too fast.
But thank you everybody for tuning in and Talks with Tay. It's your girl Tay. That's 6'4". We hope you enjoyed yourself. If you have any questions, 6'4", hit him up in the inbox or the Gmail. He got you. I appreciate everybody tuning in. You know, if you missed it, tell somebody to come back and watch the replay, y'all. Stay
Watch the
connected,
replay.
y'all. And I
Cause
appreciate everybody who's tuning in. Twin, I see you there. I see you. All right, y'all. Love, peace, and we out of here. Oh.
What you want?